How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn. We're back here with some more American Truck Simulator, and we're checking out the Mack R600 mod today. I'll have a link in the description if you'd like to go and download it yourself if you haven't already. We're running kind of a basic configuration here. We've got obviously our cabin lights, some big old horns up there. We're doing the double lamps, so we've got, of course, our regular headlights and then our brights. We've got, let's see, a little bit of mismatching stuff on there to show that this truck's been restored. Came out in the 60s, I believe, so ours has got some wear on it. You can see also our tires are a little bit worn, a little bit of dust on there. We got some cool steel disc rims on there. Let's see, we got a nice painted rear bumper as well. Let's see, I believe our fuel tank as well is over 200 gallons. We took out the standard 5-speed trains and we put a 13-speed in there. It's got, I believe, 620 horsepower, so this thing's a beast. It's ready to take on anything. So let's go ahead and head over to the inside as well and check that out. We've got our Mack 3-spoke wheel on there with the gold logo on there. Let's see, we've got our Tom GPS up there on the right, on the top. A little Nikon camera, our little, there's our cell phone right there. We went with the tan brown interior as well. They have a black version as well, but man, such detail on this truck really just comes to life when you step in here. So let's go ahead and start her up, and we are going to be picking up our shipment here. We are already at the location for that, so let's go and start her up. Cool deal. I love the mirrors as well. We went with stock mirrors. We could have done the painted ones, but I like the look of the stock ones more. So that's what we're riding with that. Let me just adjust my left mirror a little bit. It's a little too far over. Get better visibility that way. Perfect. Let's take our park and brake off. And we'll go into one low here and head over to pick up our shipment here. There it is right there. So we'll need to probably actually back up from over here. Back her on up. Sorry, turning to go too early. Okay. We'll attach there. And we should be loaded up, good to go. Very cool. Love the lights on this truck as well. We've got our brights working on there as well, so very cool. Let's take a look real quick at our route. I believe so. It's Fort Collins, Colorado is where we're at right now. We're going to take it up to, looks like Billings, Montana. So should be fun. Let's get going. Got our windows down at the moment, so this is how it sounds with the windows down. Relatively not too loud. It's got that nice distinguishable engine sound to it. Okay, we do not have the best visibility from this fence. Okay, we're right there. We'll get in our suicide lane here. I wanted to actually get out of the way. The oncoming traffic. Okay. Guys in the other lane, so we'll be okay. Yeah, that's a nice engine. So with a 13-speed, I believe the highest we can go is 6 low. That's our final gear. So we're not going to be going too fast. And I believe that's the highest available option for this truck is 13 speed. So
stay left, then turn left.
Got a nice Jake as well. You'll be able to hear it shortly. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the detail on this truck. It's got so much detail, especially in the wooden dash as well, that I just really appreciate. And I'm not one for a bunch of flashy stuff. Like, I know there's, you know, some people prefer a lot of you know, flashing lights and strobe lights and LEDs all over the place. But I'm a simple guy. I keep it pretty plain Jane as far as stuff like that goes, cosmetically. Once we get onto the highway, we can probably roll up our windows and such. Burger. Every time I play this game, I'm hungry. So I see tacos and Asian food and burgers, and I'm like, man, I could definitely eat right now. Truck headquarters right there that we could probably get. Although I've got several that I really like right now, especially the as part of ATS expansion, you get some nice custom logging sites and some ranches. And you can't go back to a regular garage once you get those, man. Not the same. We'll be covering that soon, actually. Different stuff you get with the ATS expansion. There's that Jake. Sounds pretty good.
Stay left.
We're gonna probably keep it at 55, if that. That's our final gear there. We're not going to be going too fast. We'll probably keep it at 50, I think. Now that we're on the interstate, let's go and close our windows. I don't want too much of that road noise. Nice. I also made sure to change the time, that way we can get some sun. We left pretty early, 6 in the morning, and our ETA is about 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So we got a pretty decent drive ahead of us. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm back on the ATS uploads for this one. I've been having a lot of fun playing Sengoku Dynasty. It's been pretty cool seeing all the stuff that's available for the game right now. Still in early access. I think it's 0.2, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been pretty fun. I like where the game is going, and I like the direction of the story, and especially the visuals, how it, even without running the game on really high graphics, it still looks great. I think where it's lacking a little bit could be in the dialogue. I'm not a huge fan of the dialogue. There's some parts in there where it's like a little bit unrealistic, like, you know, I don't really think that dialogue would go like this. Oh, we got the red light. We gotta pull in here. You know, it's kind of like not really the most believable dialogue, you know. Look at that fog rolling in.
Recomputing. Turn right. Finding new route.
Okay, we'll just coast by here in too low and wait for our guy up here to push on through. There he goes. We're up next. All right, 75,000 pounds. We're pulling a pretty big guy, so. High as we get back on. Oh boy, what's going on here? Somebody's trying to get over, probably. Oh man. This sucks right here. What is going on? People, figure it out, people. Come on.
Stay left.
We need to get on here, so. Last gear there. Yeah, so I think, you know, if I have some gripes about it, it's probably the dialogue not being the best. And there's obviously some bugs, like in the last video I was I was not able to get out of the jobs menu, I think. Or what was it? Was it jobs? I think it was. It said that the key to do so was the escape key, but anytime I press escape it would just pause. So it's a little bit weird. You know, there's gonna be bugs and stuff like that. The other one is like, what do you call it? Oh, when you're swapping, like you're stowing away your tool, whichever one you had in hand before, and you go back to your, you know, just empty, and you, if you right-click too soon or do the craft button too soon, it'll lock up for a few seconds. Stuff like that. It's kind of annoying, but once you can keep it in mind, you don't really encounter that too often. So I guess the only other thing was the bug with the UI going through the jobs menu and stuff like that. And I'm sure that they're going to also revamp the look of the UI, look of the menus and such, because it is a little bit bland. I think they could definitely do some more with that. And I guess that's coming from my experiences with Guild Wars 2. The UI in Guild Wars is just fantastic. I mean, they put everything where it's really easy to find. It's not too confusing. And it could also just be that I'm still learning the, you know, the interface for Sengoku, but so far it's off to a good start, I think. And you know, if you're looking for negative feedback, it's there about the game's current state and the fact that a lot of people think it's very, very grindy, which I can see, but I personally don't really mind that. I know that it's just part of the game, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be that way. I mean, there's even people that feel that Minecraft is very grindy, which, in my opinion, it's not. Once you can get to that point where you can automate a lot of stuff and you can get like an iron farm, for example, it takes, you know, some grinding, some work to do, but it pays off very well. So hopefully the how do you call it? The work that you put into grind in Sengoku, as far as building your storages and then making sure that your villagers are occupied and satisfied with the, you know, the supplies and tools and food that you give them. Hopefully we'll see how that pays off, and hopefully that'll make it more motivating to actually grind and get resources and gather meals and stuff like that. So that's just my take on it. So I definitely look forward to adding more Sengoku Dynasty content to our channel. But as far as American Truck Sim, this is another game I definitely put a lot of hours into, even in my personal off-camera time. ATS expansion has been my latest thrill with that. Just being able to check out all the features, all the custom garages and sites, ranches you can have is so good. So much detail in that, and it's a whole different level, because you go from just a simple truck headquarters, and this just makes even that look like child's play. So that's been great to explore. Definitely planning to do a video of that, showing the different logging sites and the different features, because there's also delivery sites as well, so you can pick jobs from custom locations that are not on the regular map that are available with ATS expansion. So that's pretty cool. Pull over a little bit. I did a stream last night as well. That's my second stream. Our first one, I believe, was on Friday or Saturday. Can't remember. But yeah, yesterday was Monday the 15th. So we did a ATS stream, just building out our profile. I like the idea of just kind of streaming that whole thing. Made a pretty much brand new profile, and we're leveling it up, all legit, no XP or money cheats, and doing it all on the stream. So that's been pretty fun. Kind of just showing off the daily grind, and we are making a little bit of money off of the drivers that we have recruited. We've got 2 drivers so far in that profile, helping us rake in some cash. Our next goal is going to be to get the Ironworks GSL Lowboy in that profile, because we have at the moment the Highway Killa KW W900 from John Ruda in that profile that we were able to save up and buy. So that's really exciting. So our next goal will be to get the Lowboy trailer and be able to start taking some jobs in the cargo market. And then we've been doing a bunch of other stuff, like doing some convoys with the crew over in the ATS expansion Discord. So we have Spigner, Recon Lobster, we've got Goggles 56, another one of my favorite YouTubers, in fact. He has a lot of good ATS content that he puts out. We've got Whammer Jammer. Who else would we got? Chad. Scott, I think, was also in there too. So meeting lots of folks, doing some fun convoys in there with the Discord server, and it's a great time just hanging out with fellow guys who love this game and know tons more about it than I do. That always keeps me motivated and gives me further drive to want to learn more and play more, is when I get to group up with people that are obviously way more experienced and have a lot more knowledge about stuff than I do. And that applies for anything, not just games, but other hobbies that I'm into. I'm into music production, and I compose and record my own music as well. So it's cool to, photography is another one as well. Got some friends that are into both those hobbies on a much higher level than me. So it's inspiring when I hang out with people like that, that just have so much to share and there's so much to learn from. Because you never know all there is to know about everything. Always learning. Oh, check that out. That's cool. I think that's part of our GTA AI traffic mod. Speaking of which, that's a new addition to this profile as well. GTA AI traffic. We get to see some of the classic cars. There's another one, I think. And then I've also got a mod in here for some longer traffic lights. So we should have longer green lights, longer yellows, all that good stuff. Speed limit 70, you don't have to worry about that. I don't think we've gone a single digit above 60. That's been really fun to do, and everybody's so cool over there, and just being so welcoming and inviting and sharing all they have to share with, related to the game or other stuff that they try to put together for everybody to join in. Love that it's such a cool atmosphere and environment and cool vibe. So it's been awesome doing stuff with them, getting to meet new people, and convoys are never boring. There's always stuff that either goes wrong or just cool stuff that happens that you're there for. You get to see it and get to be out there on the road with everybody. So convoys I've definitely not done enough. I've done very, very few in my time. So most of my game time has been in single player. So that's great fun for me as well, because I hadn't really done it that often. So really, really cool to just be able to hang out and chill, do stuff like that. Sometimes late into the night, we're on until like probably 1 or 2 in the morning. So never gets old and never gets boring. But I still do appreciate my single player time, because I get to tune into whatever I want to listen to, music or a podcast or some YouTube videos, and just be able to drive and drive and drive. Oh, we crossed over 60 right there. Streaming as well is really good fun. I definitely enjoy the feeling of just, whatever happens, happens. Not leaving it up to editing or anything like that. It's like, what you see is what you get. But also the amount of time that I'm able to just kind of sit there and just take job after job after job, and also be able to interact with the community through the chat and stuff like that. It's super fun. I'd done live streaming before, back when I would play a lot more FPS games. I was super into Valorant and Counter-Strike, especially CS2. So I'd been doing that for a while over on the Twitch platform, and to me it feels like I don't know, there's I always enjoy reading through Reddit and seeing what people talk about as far as stuff that people pretend to enjoy but that they know is just straight up trash. And I remember reading somebody actually started a post and got hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of comments of stuff like that. And one of them was Twitch, and I could not agree more. Twitch is I don't know. It's obviously popular, and it's obviously, it does, 65, we're getting pretty up there. It does, does what it's supposed to do, but I don't know, just dealing with the dealing with the platform from a streamer's perspective is not it's not the easiest, and also I have not been very satisfied with Twitch's support. So I guess it's one of those things where it's not for everybody, but I know people that really like it, and that's where they're going to be. I guess Twitch streamers still have a somewhat of a bigger platform than YouTube streamers. I'm not really sure on the numbers because it's been a while since I've looked. But in my opinion, YouTube streaming is just so much better so far. I like also that you can, of course, stream at a higher bit rate. And I don't know, I feel like you're just able to get more out of your stream through YouTube than with Twitch. And I've not had to interact with obviously Google's support through YouTube yet, but from what I've experienced through Twitch, it hasn't been a completely positive experience so far, so I don't know. You know, it's one man's opinion. Obviously everybody's differs. But it was kind of clear to me through that Reddit post that I'm definitely not the only one that feels that way about Twitch. And there were some people, you know, posting through there that had obviously a lot more negative experiences than I ever did. But I don't know. It's not for everybody, and it's definitely not for me. I enjoy YouTube streaming a lot, and it's, as I said, it's very, very easily manageable, and has, you know, plenty of features that you would need. I believe that Twitch does have a lot more that you can do with, as far as like setting up panels and things like that. But for me, it's just not. I don't really need that stuff. I feel like I can have everything that I need to with YouTube. Oh, get over here. Sorry, man, we're gonna have to cut right in front of you. That's my bad. Variable speed limit ahead. This is beautiful through here. I want to say this is Wyoming that we're in right now, if I'm not wrong. We're gonna get back in our outside lane here as soon as we can. This guy's in the fast lane, but he is not going very fast. I know we're revving our engine really badly, but hopefully he'll get over and let some of this traffic go. There he goes. That's always irritating when truckers stay in the inside lane and don't, like, they refuse to move, especially because over here in Texas we've got several areas, and I can think of several on 35, Highway 35, where it's prohibited for trucks to be in the left lane, but occasionally you'll still see them in the left lane, and it can be kind of irritating to deal with. I'm hoping that we don't get a late warning or late penalty, because I fast forwarded the time. I took the job at about I want to say 11 or midnight with the in-game time, but I wanted to make sure that we got some daylight driving in, so I fast forwarded time a little bit, to about 6 a.m. Meant to check on the arrival time, expected arrival time, but I spaced and forgot about that. But yeah, hopefully we don't get a late penalty on this one. If we do, it's all right, but it's gonna be a pretty good paycheck with this one, so. Sweet, got the green light. Oh boy, what's going on here? More lane merges, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna pass all these guys. We're just gonna pass them up. Get back to our outside lane now. I was also pretty blown away by the response, or the view time actually, that we got on the first Sengoku Dynasty video. YouTube's reach, I think the audience reach, put me at over 1,400 views at the time of this recording, last I checked. So that was awesome. That was cool to see it reach so many, and definitely is holding the record for the highest views of videos I've put out so far. So that was fantastic. Hopefully we can keep that growing, and I'm trying to be super consistent with my uploads. I really appreciate the support that I've gotten so far from the small audience that I have. And it's as I've said before, it's a very niche type of content. Oh, there's Montana. As far as the type of stuff I do, because it's, you know, if you're not into RPG games, you won't like Sengoku. If you're not into driving simulation games, you won't like ATS. So it's a little bit of a limited, you know, demographic or audience that I can please or really reach with the content I put out. But this is what I enjoy, so I'm not concerned with building an audience and like growing my brand or anything like that. It's obviously it's cool, and I obviously would like more people to you know, be able to subscribe. That way they can, you know, it's that many more people motivating me to make content. But it's not something that I'm going to prioritize over the kind of games that I like to put out, or that I like to record and put out my gameplay of, because I would much rather have a small audience of viewers and subscribers who enjoy what I put out, and also, you know, within myself, knowing that I enjoy what I put out, versus having to worry about trends and what's popular now and changing my content, you know, rapidly, and having to adjust to, you know, what's most in demand as far as entertainment, digital content. Because that's just a headache in my view. It's a headache to constantly keep up with changing trends, and I think in my case, because I've thought about it as well, I've thought about what kind of channel I want to grow, and I've thought about the effort and such that I want to put into this, and in thinking about trying to be popular and trying to grow subscriber base and stuff like that, it's just going to be a bigger headache and a bigger source of stress, I think. to the point that it would defeat the purpose of even doing it in the first place. Like I put out this content because this is what I enjoy. Whether the camera's rolling or not, this is what I enjoy. And this is what I do. Like this right here, driving, checking out different mods, doing different deliveries. And then as I mentioned before, doing convoys and stuff like that I'm finding out how to do and finding people to do it with. That's what I enjoy. So that's what I'm going to put out. And I know that there's people out there that also enjoy it, and you know, those people will find me in due time. But I'm not gonna go against my entire reason of gaming, which is to relax and have fun, and therefore put out what people really want to see. You know, which is going to be ever changing. And I'm gonna have to keep up with it, and I'll be able to see when I'm, you know, ahead or behind the curve, and you know, be really stressing out about, oh, I'm not doing this often enough, or this video got so many less views than this one, and constantly worrying about that. Gives me a headache just thinking about it. So that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is stuff that I enjoy. If I ever get burned out from the, you know, games I'm into now, or just even the recording and uploading aspect, then I'm not going to hesitate to take a break and just stick to my off-camera stuff, or, you know, whatever happens, I'm not going to hesitate to take a break from it. And I like being able to have that freedom and not be tied to this, because I'm trying to make a business out of it, and I'm needing to prioritize this above everything else and all that stuff, because this is all stuff I do in my spare time. You know, I work full-time as a support engineer, IT related. Got other hobbies that I do. There's other time that I devote to spending it with family and friends and things like that. Oh, we're slowing way down. Yikes. Holy cow, dude. Wow. Okay, lane merge, that's why. Man. These lane merges, they always seem to put it like right at the end of a really sharp turn like that, and that's just asking for problems, man. That stuff is not cool, dude. So where was I? Yeah, I'm going off on a tangent about this, but I am definitely loving so far what's happening with ATS. It keeps it really exciting, learning about the different states that are coming out, and trying out different DLC as well. We just had recently the update for the Steering Creations pack, which I thought I did not have, but I did actually already have it, so I should have the update already installed. I checked on it this morning, actually. So I'd seen that the update came out, but I hadn't been able to check if I already had that DLC or not. Turns out I did, so I didn't have to purchase it. But what I did not have, that I did have to purchase, is the farm machinery. So I did have to purchase that. It was $5, I believe. So.
Turn right.
Billings discovered. I'm surprised we hadn't been here yet. Thought for sure we would have explored Billings by now. But
Go straight.
I hope that everybody, you know, can really do the same thing, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because there's people out there that rely on YouTube as their income, as their source of, you know, just life. Their source of, you know, keeping things working, you know, keeping their lights on. That's their, you know, ways. That's their method to make ends meet. But not everybody can really do stuff that they enjoy and leave it at that. Like they feel that they have to constantly, you know, evolve and go where the audience is, keep their numbers up. Whether that's with streaming primarily, or also putting out gameplay recorded content. And you know, I can only imagine some of the times that burnout happens, and then you find yourself just not really being able to do much because of that. So I like that I have the flexibility to both put out what I want, that I enjoy, but also not need to make a business out of it because I've already got a job. So
right, and then turn right.
But the job is also flexible enough where I can still do stuff like this, you know,
Turn
as I
right.
want to. So that's always, you know, been something that I've wanted to resolve to keep, as far as myself, like,
Go straight.
not be so concerned about numbers and what people want. 'Cause it would be very easy to be concerned about stuff like that if you're not careful. So I'm gonna just keep doing what I like to do, and whoever supports it will, whoever won't. Pretty cool. I wonder what that is over there. I just realized we have not gone into our roof cam for a while. This would be a good time to do it, I think. That's a person in a hot dog costume that we're watching right now. Yep, that's what's happening right now. Okay, well, we're gonna get over here. Gotta love that random stuff.
Go straight.
That's funny. Don't see that every day. I can go for a Starbucks right now. I really could.
Turn left.
Whoa. Slow down, buddy. Saw the green, I thought we were going, but we've got a yield. Oh my goodness, he just floored it. Look at that. Everybody did. We're still here. Everybody's turning over there, so we're fine. That was crazy. And I do apologize for going off on a tangent, but oh, hit the wrong switch. You know, that's where everything's at with me as far as stuff I want to do, and just not stress about it. Just keep doing what I love to do and not be worried about how good it does.
Get ready to turn right.
But also I do appreciate when you know, good stuff does happen, obviously.
Turn right.
Because who wouldn't? I'm just not going to be, like, I guess the word would be dependent. I'm not dependent on, you know, content that I put out doing well, or getting a bigger outreach, promoting it, stuff like that. Because I'm not dependent on it. Speed change. We are going downhill, so that's where our extra speed is coming from.
Go straight.
It's probably going to be dark by the time we drop off here.
Turn left.
Whoa. Whoa, boy, that turn came out of nowhere, huh? Gee whiz. Holy cow. We're gonna have to start over in our, yeah, low gears here again. Need to do a little bit of a better job watching the road.
Get ready to turn left.
This is beautiful over here. So Newmont is where we're headed, I believe.
Turn left.
Alright, let's get our four-ways on. Pretty cool stuff. Got a lot of workers on site. Let's check out what it looks like from here. Oh, we can fill up there. That's pretty cool. Do we go to the right? Looks like, yeah. Sorry, I had to get my bearings there. So that's, okay, that's, we can't even go that way anyway. So. So I wonder if this is part of ATS expansion. Spot there we can probably pick a job from.
Go straight.
Roundup discovered. I think it is part of ATX expansion. I'll confirm that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, so did we just go... I guess we go right here to confirm the drop off. Possibly. Oh, nope, that's a service station. Let's see. Oh, possibly we go that way. Yeah, I believe we go actually down there. Let's venture down there and see what we find, shall we? Oh, there it is. There's our drop off. Alright, cool. So we actually could have probably gone around, but let's actually turn around right here. Should be fine. Just kind of trace this path a little bit. Should be able to grab it from here, so. Yeah, forgot about that. This trailer is going to have a little bit of a hard time with this. Doesn't turn on a dime like some other trailers can. Oh, that's not good. I hit the wall there. Man, it is hard to tell. Yikes. I am really butchering this one, aren't I? Making a mess of this job here. We cannot hit this thing. Okay, we can get it now. That's better. Maybe not. Let's see where we're at. I think we're crooked again. Oh no, we're fine. We just didn't go back. Cool with me. We can get this a lot better than that. I just really screwed this one up because I'm not paying attention. Okay. I'll just go straight back. Turn it just a little bit. Yeah, still not perfectly straight, but oh well. That was a pretty long drive. It took 18 hours and 15 minutes. But we got an excellent. We didn't get any late penalties, so that's good. I leveled up as well, so that was perfect. I mean, other than the horrible job backing up that I did, but anyway, thanks for sticking around for this one. We checked out the Mack R600. It's a really, really cool truck. I'm definitely going to drive it around some more. Just takes a little bit of getting used to with a 13 speed, and we can't go as fast as with an 18, but it is what it is. I had fun. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Please remember to subscribe if you enjoyed this content and drop a like while you're at it. I appreciate the love, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.